Okay guys, welcome, and thank you for coming today. I know this is Deepawali weekend, so maybe you have many activities to prepare for at home and all that. Thank you for coming. Before we start, I want everyone just to stand up, just stay a little prayer. Okay, dear God, thank you for bringing us together for this training, and keep us all safe.
Yes.
Okay, amen. Thank you. Sit down.
You want insurance? Huh? You want insurance?
Okay, this is module 6. Okay, today we'll be doing elbow and some leg striking. Okay, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the black belt program. After module 6. Module 7 will be knife. We'll be doing knife defense. Okay. Then after knife will be energy. Okay, we're going to be learning about polarity, moving energy in the body, those kinds of things. And then that's it. Then I'll give you the black belt test for those who can do black belt yet. And you guys are that rank. Test basically will be 2 parts: a written test. And then you're going to do a practical, and then just videotape yourselves. Okay? So that'll be the test, and then that'll be the black belt. Okay, then my plan for next year, I'm going to continue Kyusho, and we're going to do more advanced things. Okay? So keep progressing. Okay? So any questions on that? Okay, today last night I was almost canceling this workshop to postpone it for another week. Because one of her friends, they know him as well, passed away yesterday. He was one of her founding members for Kyusho. His name is Andogani. They met him. I don't think you guys know who he is. I don't think you ever met him before. But family went to Desaru for vacation, and then he had a heart attack. Passed away right there. So we're deciding, Mass and I, she cooked yesterday 3 chicken rundown, the kurtupa, everything for lunch afterwards, and then otherwise we have the whole week food. So we decided the show must go on. Okay? So any questions so far? No? Good. Now, first part I want to go into is the chi development. Okay, I want to continue from that. Some of the chi exercises, some of you guys have been here before. We have some new people here. You guys are new, and then you're new as well. So maybe your chi, when you do some of these exercises, you feel some things, maybe you don't. Okay, but just follow along, and then we'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna ask everyone to stand up again, and then we're gonna work on our chi ball. To get the chi ball started, you can just clap your hands and say 3 times, and then start to feel the energy in your hands. Maybe you feel a little tingling, maybe from the clapping. Okay, but you guys should be able to feel chi ball by now. You're practicing every day. Okay, and then feel it. You can stretch it, make it long. Okay, like you're making pizza or dough. Stretch it out. Okay, and then you can pack it in. Now I'll call someone up. Maybe AMIR. Up. After a while, once you get the chi ball feeling well, you can get a partner, or you can even do it yourself. You can just practice, you can just juggling it. You should be able to feel it. Go from one hand to the next hand. As if you're throwing a ball. Okay? So if you have a partner, you can throw your chi ball to him, you can catch it. A lot of this too at the beginning is visualization. Okay? If you do this outside, people will think you're nuts. Throwing nothing. Okay, so don't do it outside. Do it inside. Okay, and then he can throw it back. So you can feel the energy. Okay, I can actually feel it, catching it. I can feel it in my hand right now. Okay, so partner up. Okay, find a partner, and then just practice throwing the energy ball to each other. Okay, see if you can feel it, the energy, the sensation.
You can partner up freezing.
I'll just let you throw and catch.
What do you guys best?
Okay. Okay. It's not a very complicated exercise. So we're going to do another one here. Where's the mirror? Okay, the idea of this is getting you to project your energy. Okay? If you can throw it, you can throw energy and you can receive energy. Okay? That's the objective. Now, another one, let's say I'm putting my chi together, my chi ball. I want you to put your hand in between and try to feel my energy. Can you feel it? So do that with each other. Now you try. And you feel it's like a magnetic bouncing off of each other. So give it a try. Try to, one person make the chi ball, the other one put their hand in between and try to feel that sensation. Okay, we need to get you take the release sensation back up. Now, depending on how strong your chi is, maybe you have to bring your hands closer together. Okay, you cannot go so far. Maybe close. You can experiment. Sorry? Oh, yes, back? Yeah. Okay, can you feel their chi? Okay, Amir. Okay, just put your hand up like this. Okay, the next one, use your other hand. Okay, guys. The next one is one. Okay, from your two partners, one person puts their hand up. Okay, and then the other one, feel the energy in your hand. Now, at the beginning, you just keep your eyes open, but I'm gonna put my hand here. And then which finger do you feel the sensation? You're looking, you should know. Okay, so now you close your eyes. Now tell me which finger. Okay. Oh, up down there? Okay. Close your eyes again. Don't open your eyes, but just move the finger that you feel. Yeah. So the objective is getting that sensitivity to the chi. Okay? So don't touch his finger, or else he's gonna know which finger. Okay? But just go close and see if you can guess which If you
The sensational. First do this one.
You feel it?
He's like, oh my god.
This time close eyes and just.
You try to close your eyes, let the magic happen.
No, 1% close.
Serene, you can keep your eyes open. Who's doing it?
What?
Only one, keep their eyes closed.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my eyes closed.
Move the finger. A little move the finger.
Okay, good. You can just still stand. The next one that I want you to do, hold out your hand about here. And I want you to blow on the outside of your hand. As you blow, you should be able to feel the energy coming out. And objectively what you're doing, you're actually teaching your body to let the wind pass through you. Okay? This is something that for us North Americaners, you get wind chill. This is where you can apply. Actually, and then later on you can stand outside on a windy day and just stand there and just feel the wind passing through your body. Through. Normally you will feel the wind hit you. Don't let it pass through you. So this is, you're training two things right now what you want to do. You want to be able to let the wind penetrate you. And then we're also working on our chi projection. Okay, getting the energy flowing up. Okay, we don't want it stuck in an energy ball. Gonna do nothing with the ball, right? Okay, so try it. You should feel energy coming out. Okay, you can do it both hands. And then practice close and further away. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, you can feel the energy coming up. But I'm gonna, you can watch me as the example, and then the video I'm gonna post in the group later. You can rewatch it again. So the objective, here, can you bring the pool pack out? The objective, what we want to do is in our hand, we want to form the chi ball. Okay? The chi ball, inside we want to make it a white cotton ball. Okay? A white cotton ball. We want to put into that ball good feelings. You can say, good feeling. I feel great. Okay, and you can feel it vibrating in your hand. Okay, and then you want to take it from here, start from the top. At the beginning of the exercises, you just touch your arm. Okay, you can wear your shirt and all that. Okay, just leave it there. Okay, and then when you come down to your fingers, you press your fingers. Then go to the inside, the outside of the leg, down to your foot. Okay, and you can touch your toes. Actually, if you want, you can just try it while you're sitting down. Then easy. Okay, so start again with the knees. Make your chi ball. Okay, and then you can say the word good, feeling, I feel great. Projecting that into the ball. And then you start from the top. Okay, you can touch your shoulder, go down. When you get to your fingers, press each finger. Okay, and then you go to the inside. And then down to your toes. And you press each toe. Okay, and then the inside. Now when you come to your groin area, don't cross over. Because this is a heated area. And what you're going to do, you're going to be heating up the chi ball. You want the chi ball to stay cool. So when you come here, change hand. Okay, that's why remember at the beginning we were playing catch, chi ball. Okay, and then bring it to the other side, and then continue on the inside, and then come back, squeeze each toe, and then back up under the arm, and then press the fingers again. And then this completes one repetition. Okay? Now, the objective, what we're doing, is actually I'll explain the objective after this, but then you do another repetition, you can do the same thing again, press your fingers. Now, something that you should be doing also is when you're, you can try to visualize the concept as if you had a small ball in your hand, rolling it on yourself. Okay, if you take a ball and you roll it, the ball will be rolling. Okay, and then feel the energy going in through your bone, through the bone. Okay, all the way inside the bone. Okay, all the way through the bone. Okay, and then do about 25 repetitions. 25. Okay, sounds like it'll take a long time, but actually about 2-3 minutes. Now, very important, you need to get food back. You buy these at the pharmacy. Okay? They're, I think, about 20 ringgit, 20-30 ringgit. Yeah, it's not. Ice pack. And then put in a towel, or else it'll be too cold. And then you can put on your stomach. After 25 repetitions, cool yourself down. Okay? Or else your body will start to get hot. Okay? And especially your hands will get hot. If you get too hot and you keep going, you're going to be building energy. And you don't want to be building that energy. After time, okay, well, I'll give you more exercises as I learn it, that you don't need the cool pack. You can actually change the temperature of your own body and cool yourself down internally. You don't need this to cool yourself down. You don't need air conditioning. You don't need to get a fan. Okay? All these things you'll be able to do. Control your own body temperature. Okay? You can heat up or cool down as required. So, but at the beginning, because we're learning, we need to use the cool pack. So after you finish 25 repetition, cool yourself down, okay? And then continue again. Okay, when you look at the book, the first week it says do about 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes per session, twice a day. Morning, nighttime, okay? And then after a week, build up. 15 minutes, then 20 minutes, build up. More time, okay? Now, what you're doing, to give you an analogy, okay, two types of wires here. This one is a speaker wire. This one is internal wire for the house. Okay, what do you notice the difference between these wires? What do you notice the difference? Second? One is bigger. This one, right? So, it's thicker. Okay? This wire, if I was to use this wiring in my wall, what do you think will happen? Sorry? It'll burn. The wire will burn. Because it's not designed to handle high electricity. Okay? Let me give you another example here. Everyone can just follow me outside. Okay, camera person. See this wire? Okay. Okay, so you guys see this wire out here? This is the main wire coming into the house. You can see how thick it is? Okay? If I use this wire for that, What do you think will happen to this wire? Burn out. If I use this, turn out. Not even 1 second. Not enough power. Okay? So everyone understand that analogy? Okay, now explain how it relates to your body.
Đâm tóc để chụp phim. Sekolah jam. Tak boleh kasih spirit.
Important you maintain this exercise. As you read the notes, it'll tell you, okay, for the first repetition, okay, or the first 25 repetitions, you slide. After time, you don't need to touch your body. Don't touch. Okay? Continue going and just tracing outside. At the beginning, you'll maybe feel energy here, maybe around here. Some places you won't. But as you keep doing it again and over and over and over, you'll feel more energy. You'll feel something's happening. Okay? And what is happening is you're rewiring your body. And as I progress in school, as they teach me more advanced chi exercises, then I'll let you guys know. Okay? And then as we progress, we can handle higher energy. Okay, like for example, the one I mentioned about the master, they can move a boat from a sandbar. That's not easy to do. Even the husband and wife got out of the boat, tried to push, they could not even, 1 millimeter could not even move it. They don't have the strength. But they created a force field with the help of their master through the foam. He wasn't even there. Okay, so this is what you can do. But in order to do those higher feats, you need to build the body, handle the energy. Okay? So any questions with that? Okay, so the instructions is all there. And that's exactly the instructions I received. Okay, so you follow it, practice it. Any questions, you can let me know in the group. And follow it to the T. Okay. Now in month 2, they have telekinesis training. Okay, and I included it in there for you as well. There's 2 pages here, all the instructions to start with telekinesis. And now so you don't need to do anything elaborate. You just do a simple straw with this little piece of string on it. Put a little piece of Lego inside here to give some weight to the straw. And find a stick to hang it. Settle down here.
Stick.
Here comes interfering. Get this way. Camera has it. good on that. That's a good. Okay, look at the straw. The straw is fairly stable. You guys can see that. Turning the straw. Zoom in. Or stand here. So the information how to start this exercise is in the notes. Okay. Don't spend the whole day doing this. Okay. Just do it for like 2-3 minutes, and then you can do this after your nerve fiber building exercise. Okay? And the idea with this is getting the energy flowing. Don't push the energy. Okay, one thing with energy is different from building muscles. Okay, when we want to build muscles, we push our body. Okay? Push-ups, we use we call these things barbells, pull-ups, all these things. The more we do, the bigger our muscles get. Energy is opposite. The more you push it, you're going to be pushing the wrong energy. So don't push the energy. Just let it flow. Okay, so you can make something like this at home. And then 2 to 3 minutes after your nerve fiber building, you can just play with it and have fun. Okay? Play with it. And then this exercise in the notes that I received, they call it telekinesis 101. It's very simple, basic. Okay? The next objective from here, he's right now doing it right beside it. Okay, but the next thing is you do it from across the room. Okay? Now maybe you think he's blowing. Blowing the air. Okay? Then you can also take the same straw, put it in a container. Okay, did I show that video? Okay, I'll add the video to the group. Okay, you put it into a container, which is basically airtight. You cannot blow. Okay? So, from the outside of the container, do the same thing, you'll see the straw move. That means it's not a fan, it's not you blowing on the straw. It's your energy turning the straw. Okay? So these are the building blocks, okay, to help our energy start flowing. And then we can expand bigger and bigger and bigger from there. They'll have telekinesis 202 and 303 later. Okay, once we have more energy flowing in our body. Then we can move bigger objects. Okay, or people. Okay, I think I added the video before you guys, I added you. But some of our Kyusho masters, I posted videos where you see a whole group of people in a line. And then he can go like this and he can pull them all. And they all fall back. They all fall back. He can control them like that. Okay, so if you're in a line waiting for something, now you can just move them aside, go up front. Okay, so in order to reach higher potentials, we have to start with these building blocks, right? Okay, so any questions? Questions? Okay, so that's it for Chi. Now let's get to our Kyusho training. Attendance. I'm going to skip that part for now. See maybe at the end, I'll go back over. Okay, so you know. Yeah, I'll take you guys' classes. Okay. Some of the beginning parts here, you guys should remember from earlier training. Okay, we're going to hit a point here called pericardium 2, okay, which is okay, this guy, I called him Chip. Okay. There's a point here located on the inside of the arm. It's called pericardium 2. This is the pericardium meridian. Okay. This is a very painful point. We can press into this point and we can get a reaction. Doesn't like it. Okay, if we strike this point, even more he doesn't like it. So this is the point that we want to strike. Okay, so what we want to do is to come in with a hook punch. Take your watch off. So from a hook punch, and normally we would strike, okay? But we're using elbows today. So he comes in, and I want to strike to the point. Just now I went over, or else it's going to hurt more. I already pressed it a few times. So when we strike this point, you want to keep your elbow parallel to the ground. Okay? So when he comes in, this hand will go here, and we will strike in here. Okay? This hand will keep as a protective for our head. In case he wants to come in with a second strike, we can block. Okay? If we don't, okay, then he can hit you like that. So we want to keep our hand protected and go in. Okay? On the other side. And then like this. Okay? For the first time, you can try to strike, but don't keep going over and over and over and over. Don't hit him 10 times, okay? Or else he's going to hit you back 10 times as well. Okay, so the first time you can try it just to see you get the reaction, but after, you just go a little bit over, okay? Because this is the first point. Just 10 more. Just 7 more. Okay, so any questions? Okay, this part should be familiar for you guys. But pair up, okay, you can change partners, okay, and then just try it. So all you're doing is coming in with a hook punch, not a straight punch, hook punch, and then strike it to this point with your elbow. Okay, any questions? Okay, give it a shot. This part don't need to.
Okay.
Okay, go in. Did that on purpose? Okay, go. Here, and then he's going to come in with a second punch, and then we go to the other side now. Okay, so again. Here, here, and then there. Okay, one side, and then the other side. You want a demonstration again?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I didn't, the camera caught that.
Slow. Got it? Okay.
Try doing it faster now.
Okay, you can same partner or you can change partner, no problem. Okay, guys. Okay, so we did the first move, this side, and we did this side. Now, the third one, you can actually slide your hand up. Okay?
Smack him.
No, not yet. Actually, we just want to turn his face. We can actually slap. We can actually, like what you guys are saying, we can go for a knockout right here too, which is what we're going to do today. Same move actually as the knockout move. Okay, we can knock out, but actually all we want to do now, hands back up. We want to scoop up some of his energy. This is actually what we're doing here. We're actually scooping up his energy. Okay, if I release my hand or move my hand away from him, the energy gets disconnected. If I keep it connected here, because I have blocked, so I'm here. I can go like that. Okay, but I don't want to hit hard here, I just want to go here. Now I want to bring my elbow into a point right here called triple warmer 17. Okay? And you guys should know this point. Okay, it's called triple warmer meridian. This point, Samuel.
You're gonna die, me.
He knows how it feels. I want you to know how it feels. So at this point, we can actually press in. When I press in,
Oh God, what?
I can actually use to control him. I can press in. I can bring him down. Up. Okay. At this point, let's say if you're on the ground, lie down. Actually turn the other way. Yeah. On the side. Okay. Actually turn this way.
I get it.
Have your head this side. And then turn this way. Okay. So then we can get a good shot. Turn around this way. Okay, some more. Okay, so now, let's say if I press him to this point, I have him down, okay? He can try to fight back. Okay, but if I press this point, try to fight back. Can't do anything. I have him actually just by my thumb. This point is actually very good for control. Okay, so. That's enough torture for now. There'll be more coming up, don't worry. Okay.
So,
So in slow motion, okay? You block one side, second side, bring up the energy. Okay, no slapping. Okay, as much as you guys want. Just turning the head. We want to turn the head so we can get access to this point. Okay? If the head is here, we cannot get in from the elbow. We need to turn the head. Now we go in with the elbow. Okay? First time, you want to hit, you can hit. Second time, just push. Okay? Don't do 10 times.
I don't think they will just push.
Just hit once. Okay? And then do the other side. So you should be able to do all this on this side. Both sides. Any questions? Okay. Pair up. Ready? Okay. So, as he's striking, you're collecting the energy, it's going into your elbow. So you're striking with the elbow and you're visualizing the energy. Remember I talked to you guys about visualization? You want to feel like a spike. It's not just you're hitting with your elbow. There's a big, long railroad spike coming out of your elbow. So you're hitting with the elbow and that big spike going right through his head. Okay? Next lesson. So, guys, okay. Everyone good to try? Okay. Now, okay. So, recording?
Yes.
Okay. So he punches again. Do 1, 2, 3. Go up. Go 3. Now, the next one I'm going to do, I'm going to take my hand to the back of his neck, latch onto it, and bring him towards me. And we're going to go to a point here. I could have showed you from him, but this is called small intestine 18. Okay, can everybody see that? Okay, right here. Yeah. So you're going to push, there's a nerve here, push it into the bone. You can just do it on yourself, you can feel it. Just take your thumb, push up. You can feel the pain. Okay, so that's what we want to do. Now, okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then the latch, we're going to grab into the back, not the back, the side of his neck. This point is called large intestine 18. Okay? Now, I press into it. You can control him like that. And if you get a front view, he doesn't like that at all. So, the reason why we're doing this latch, we also grab him. Okay, this shocks his body. Okay, his brain now is saying, what is going on? What has just happened? The brain malfunctions. Okay, that wasn't the word I was thinking, but it's close enough. So 1, 2, 3, latch on. Okay, and then he may end up the face on this side. No problem. Go straight up with your elbow here. If he comes this side, straight up your elbow here. Okay? The latching, be very, very careful because dealing with the back of the spine, don't just go slowly. Alright? When you latch, try to get your middle finger here into his large intestine 18. This is pressing into the neck. Okay, but ideally, the objective with this is when you latch and you grab and you're shocking his brain. Okay? So that effect is what we want. Okay? But he's our friend. Okay?
Imagine doing this to
So
mommy.
when you go to the back, okay, 1, 2, 3, just feel where the point is and just pull him towards you. Don't resist. You're the UK. Don't try to resist, or else he's going to pull you harder. Go with it as well, so you don't get hurt as well. Okay? We don't want to hurt anybody today, right? So he comes in. If he ends up this side, go this side. If he ends up bringing in this side, go this side. Okay? So the point we're trying to do now is called small intestine 18. Okay? At this point, we press in. He doesn't like it. You can see his body going up. And you can see the head going back. Okay? In Kyusho, we have this yin and yang symbol. Okay? The front of your body are yin points. When you press into a yin point, okay, the body moves forward. Okay, actually the head is all yang. When I press into this point, look at the direction he's going. It's going back. Yang moves the body back. So by understanding how the body works with these points, I can control. If I want him closer to me, I can press his stomach 25. And he's right here. I can strike right here. If I want him further away from me,
So you're good in
I
maths.
can make him back. Okay? So, need another demonstration?
Samuel already volunteered.
Okay, the next point is you. Okay, so give it a try. Clear up. You want to pull in, just shove. Right?
Yep. The
Yes.
red dot here is
Now, we're going to continue with this. So he goes in, go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're right here. Now there's a point. This is the kidney meridian right here. Okay, let me show you from. Right down here, you can feel from your collarbone. Okay, just below the collarbone, there's a point called kidney 27. Okay, this is the point that we want to strike. So, just do from the last one. So we go up to here, and then go down. From up, down. You just bring down your body weight. You can press in and down. Okay? Okay. Got it? Got it? Need another demonstration?
yes, please.
Okay, slow motion from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down to his kidney 27. Right here. You can just use your finger and press in and down. See his face. You can press both at the same time. Doesn't like it. Okay, all right. Okay, here up.
Okay.
Okay, so just now we did kidney 27. Okay, so now after, just put your hand up. So now after we finish this one, we're going to go into spleen 21. Spleen 21 is on the side here. Easy to turn him around.
Where is he?
More difficult to turn him around. Spleen 21 right here. Okay, so it's basically on the rib. So we want to take your elbow and strike it to that point. So let's say from the top.
Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and his hand is already open. His rib is open. So we can go in through the spleen. Okay. The points under the arm, very, very sensitive. Okay, that's spleen 21. You have heart 1 here. That's ticklish. But these points very, very painful. He doesn't like it.
Let's do that slow mo.
We need to feel these things. So you need to go home feeling the experience. Okay, so spleen 21 is about here. Now at this point, we strike in and through. Okay? So if I go in and back, I can feel something. If I go in and forward, but if I go in and through, it feels more. Okay? And if we add energy into that now,
Oh God.
it feels it even more. Okay? So we're not using our hands, using our elbow. So we want to elbow in to the other side. Any questions? Okay? You alright?
Thank you.
Okay, guys, just want to explain about this bucket, okay, the elbow. Now, when we use the elbow, we want to be careful in the sense that we want to hit with the elbow. We don't want to hit here. If we hit here, there's like nothing. If we want to hit at the bottom, this is all meat. Okay? To make it effective, we want to go in with the elbow. And yes, and then if we bend the hand, the chances of hitting with the meat or the muscle part of it is greater. So just keep your hand up. So actually the next routines that we'll be doing, try to keep your hand in a 90-degree angle like this, okay? This will keep your elbow sharp, all right? And then the bottom of the elbow here is hard point 3, okay? Otherwise we call it the funny bone. You don't want to hit with this, okay? Or else you're in a fight and you're the one that end up hurting yourself. So you don't want to be hitting and striking like this, okay? Because you're gonna numb your own head, okay? So make sure when you're striking, you hit the side. This part, no, okay? You can try. You just take your finger, put on hard point 3, just to feel the bone. You can feel that tingling starting. Okay? So here, do not hit. Okay? And basically, as we strike the front of the face, the front of the body, all this is actually helping to weaken his knees. Okay? So we can use these techniques by, let's say, attacking his face, attacking his arms, and then striking into some leg points to bring him down. Okay? Because the legs become weaker as we attack the top. Okay? So keep that in mind as well for finishing techniques. I think Pam was asking about that, what to do next. But once we attack the upper part of the body, the lower part of the body becomes weaker. Okay? So any questions on that first set of drills? Questions? Okay, very simple. Now, chances are when you strike pericardium 2 on this side and then this side, his hands will become numb, especially if you hit the point for real. And when they're coming in to attack, he's not coming in like he is now. Now he's like a good boy. He's coming to fight with me. He's very angry. Okay, he's going to be tense. He wants to hit. Okay? Right now, he's got no intention to hit me. In a fight, there's intent. Okay? When he adds the intent into it, and I hit it, he'll feel it more. Okay, so right now for your training, maybe you're getting the point, but you don't feel like you did anything. Yes. Because we're not really fighting. Alright, so keep that factor in mind. So if he wants to hit, let's say I want to really hit you, now hit me. Try again. Yeah, use your elbow. Okay, wait. Alright, so padding here for catch. Okay, so.
How do we hit?
Okay. Okay, so when you add intent, you feel better. Alright, so keep that little factor in mind. Anyway, stay right here. Okay, just one more thing I want to cover. The outside of the body, yin or yang?
Yang.
Yang. Inside?
Yin.
Yin. Right now we're doing all yang strikes. Okay. After we're gonna do some yin strikes. Anybody have an example of a yin strike?
Latching on the
Choke. I'm using the inside of the elbow. Don't forget your elbow. It's two sides, right? Okay, inside and outside. All right. So. Okay, we're going to do the same beginning again. He's going to come in with a hook punch. We're going to go to the same point, the
pericardium 2.
Pericardium 2. Okay, then from here, I'm going to go with my other elbow, okay, into his triple worm 17. Okay? Any questions? Okay?
Do it again.
Okay. So 1. And then 2. Okay? You can also do it this way. Okay? When you go this way, turn your body. Okay? Don't just turn your elbow like this way, but turn your body. Keep your hand straight and turn your body. Okay? So give it a try. Maybe better do the second way. Maybe he goes for the punch. 1, 2. Okay? Okay, pair up. Give it a shot. 1. Okay, go 2. Now, he's going to come in with a knee strike. As if he's going to come in with a knee strike. Either this leg or this leg. Which one? Go this leg?
This leg.
Yeah. And then I'm going to strike down to stomach point 32. Okay? Right here. There's a point, okay? Well, stomach point 32. Yes. Okay? So we go again. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Okay? Watch out if they have car keys or their phone.
Yeah, they put it up.
Okay? Especially Herbert.
Here, replace,
So, 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. So, when he puts his knee down, I want him to come in with like a hip tap. Okay?
You grab it.
Yeah, you can. So you grab it towards my wrist and one back. So,
Yes, sir.
1, 2,
No lah.
3.
One.
Tackle. Okay, now once he goes in for the tackle, okay, wait. Yeah, you bend down. Okay, there's some points right here. Okay, so you can just show me.
Chip.
We got small intestine 17, small intestine 18,
Sorry.
13, 12 and 13, and small intestine 11. This is our target. Okay, you can also go for the bladder, but these are the targets. So he goes in, let's say just go straight for the leg. And as he's going in, we want to stretch. Okay?
Thai Chinese dude.
Drop down. And then when he goes in, we don't want to, remember, we don't want to hit this part. It's just me.
Yes.
Okay, and then also, very important, we don't want to hit the opposite side. We don't want to hit this side. Because when I go for this side, I have to turn my body, and now I'm open this way. So if I'm here, it's a little bit better with no. Okay? Oh, actually, that's the next point. No, actually, the next point will cover that. Okay. Okay, so pair up. Give that a try. The next. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, now when he comes up, 3. We don't need to go to 4. The fight is over.
Tap, tap, tap.
Okay, but just bend down there. 4.
Yo, what is
Okay,
here?
and then Simon was asking if he's low down. Okay, but once you say now.
I should have
Go
recorded
here.
that.
The next one we want to go gallbladder 20. Okay, gallbladder 20. Okay, be careful with this, you guys. Okay, don't go too hard. You want to strike in to the center of the head. Okay, so here. And then, we're not finished yet.
Oh no.
What? And then, into the spine.
Rishi, are you okay?
Now you will be. Okay,
Lights
slow
out.
motion. Slow motion again.
Okay, 1, 2, action.
Okay. No, switch. Slow.
Ah no, Rishi wants to do it again.
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Very, very careful with the spine. Okay. Don't hit hard. Don't even hit at all. Yeah. It's really, really
Yeah.
big.
Oh, there's no pin there
Is
though.
that our friend?
There's no pin.
Okay. So, okay.
Hit harder.
Right now. So after this one, we go
Yeah.
gallbladder
But
20.
it feels like a massage.
And into the spine. Okay? And this should drop.
He dropped it the third one.
Okay. Clear up. Recording?
Yeah.
Okay, actually stand up a minute just so you can feel this point here. This point. Okay. To find this point, okay, you guys over there, you take where the end of the, what do you call this? The mouth? Down here, and then you press in and down. You can feel almost electricity going through you. But we take here, and we do turn off. Okay? Thanks, that's your mom doing the record. Where's your mom doing record? What's your okay.
See tension. How can you do this?
This is
I didn't.
MHN 18, miscellaneous head and neck point.
And I didn't know they were going to do this.
In, down, you turn the head. This point, no matter how strong he keeps his neck, I can turn his neck. So I press in, and then
You can actually make it go flying.
You maybe can.
Got it? Got it?
Okay?
Got it? Okay.
You okay? Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. Okay. Happened just now, right? You guys are missing the point. So what we do is we don't say, oh, wait, I missed it. We keep going and then we can latch it to the back. Okay, or we go, okay, and then we want to bring him into this position. Okay? Oh, somebody knocked on the window? Is he on the phone? Alright. Okay, you'll come back. So, you can go into, what's this point? TW12. Okay, and then we have even an arm bar. In the arm bar. Okay, go this way, this way. We can change the arm bar to a finger lock. Okay. Remember we have the base here. We can change it. Okay, again. But all I want you to do is practice doing the arm bar, or, okay, you miss, okay, go into the lung, okay, and then twist. Ideally what we want to do is twist your body, okay, very quickly. Now we have to to the back, tickling. Okay, got all these points there. You gotta watch this head before you knock this. So, okay. Any question? Go slowly, okay? Because it's very fragile arms. So, relax. go slowly and then come around. Okay? So you have it here. If he wants to try to punch with the other arm, you can apply pressure. Just turn this way. If I press up and down, try to punch. Yeah, no power.
Don't worry, I got no feelings there.
Okay? Got it? Okay, got it?
You sit down.
Okay. Okay. So, there's a couple more drills, but I'm going to let you practice that at home. What I want you to do now, from the elbow drills that you've learned so far, we're going to do flowing drills now. So, on Bruce, we can punch. Just go flowing. Okay, see what he just did?
That's wrong.
No, nothing is ever wrong. It's yin. Okay? Inside of the elbow. Okay? Just now we're doing yang. Okay, but nothing is wrong. Okay? From here. Here, then. Turn. Okay?
The leg.
No, you can elbow knee. Knee is cheating because we're doing elbow. No, use your elbow. Go to my elbow.
Move it. They move a little bit.
Yes. Okay. So I want you guys to just flow back and forth. Try not to stop and think what to do. There's no right, there's no wrong. Okay? Just flow. Okay? Find a partner, pair up. Okay? Stop. Okay. The next one I'm going to do. Okay, guys, go slowly and be careful because if you press very hard, you fall back and hit his head on the ground. Okay? That's the idea. Out there, but not in here. Okay, so
Don't figure. Cheap.
okay, he has me in a choke hold. Okay, like this. Just turn this way. Okay, now go so tight so I can talk. Okay, at the back of his legs here, we have 2 points here. So what we want to do is we want to grab these 2 points, press in, and bring him down. Okay? But
No.
be careful, just go slowly, or else if he goes too fast. Okay, try again. So I'm down here. Okay, maybe I was trying to do a waist tackle on him. Okay, but something went wrong, and he ended up getting me the choke hold. Okay, so I'm going for the waist tackle, and I missed. Okay, these 2 points very, very sensitive. It's only massage.
Stepping.
Okay. Anybody else wants to feel it?
Sample.
No, I'm good. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, here you guys can have a seat for a minute.
Đi sẽ đi.
Okay, you guys can move on to the next part. Maybe I can use some here. Now we're gonna go to legs. Okay. And remember what I told you guys earlier? When we touch the top part of the body, the lower becomes weaker. Okay. So keep that principle in mind. Now, to give you an example of that, let's say if we attack spleen 11, this will make the bottom part, let's say, his foot weaker. Okay? So, easily I can just step down. Yeah, let go. But you can break his ankle. Okay? So, if we look at it from the top, for example, as well. Let's say, for example, I'm striking into his liver. His liver is here. If I strike, I get reaction. But let's say I tap into his tremor warmer 17, more reaction. Tapping here will weaken here. Okay. use a little bit more advanced training. So remember that. So let's say we can tap his spleen. You can go into his spleen 6 down at the bottom. Okay. There's like a combination chain reaction, you can say. Okay. So the first leg drill we're going to do. So actually remember this concept. Also going back to a yin and yang. Okay. Soft, hard. Okay. Soft, hard. Okay. So keep that in mind as well. Now, the leg drills we're going to do, just to remind you again, go slowly. You take out their leg, they can fall. Hit their head on the floor. Okay? So just go slowly. Okay, 5 minute break. Oh, yes, I'm finished. Okay, cut. Gallbladder, this is 37, 38, 39. Okay? So my UK stands here. Basically, right here. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So what we want to do, let's say he's coming in from a front kick. Okay, so no, going from a front kick, like let's say this, yes. So, okay, oh sorry, okay. So we want to just sweep the leg like that. That's it. Okay. So here, and then go into the inside. Okay, that's all the first part of the drill is. Okay. Okay. Now we're doing several things. Okay. One, tapping into those gallbladder points. 2, we're rubbing spleen. Tapping. There's going to be more to this drill. So remember, as we tap, there's something happening. Okay, so pair up, give that a try. Try both sides. So this side here, and then go in. Got it? Okay. Okay, pair up. Okay. Guys. Yes.
The excuse. Okay.
Okay, 2 things to be careful with this drill. When we do this, make sure we're not off balance or something. Okay, make sure we keep it firm. Okay? Second thing. Okay, but then just make sure you are balanced. Okay? Now the next thing you want to do, your other leg, you want to kick into his gallbladder. Okay? Gallbladder 34 right here. Okay, again. Go with just like this leg. Okay, from there. And then we hit here. Okay, and then okay. Now our foot is here. Okay. On the heel of your foot, rotate. And as you rotate, you go in. Okay? Don't lift up your leg. Okay. Because once you lift up your leg, he can pull out his leg. Okay, pull it up. There's no more leg. Okay. So, from the beginning, because remember, once we have here, we lock his leg. We have his leg. We do this one, and then we go there. Okay?
I was doing that from just now.
Okay. Try.
Okay.
Okay, so he comes in, we go here,
Okay. And go
here.
behind.
Okay, now the next one
Excuse.
is squeeze. Okay, alright, try again. Slower. Okay. 1. Okay, just 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's gonna split and the pants gonna. What's up?
Yeah, sweep. So you sweep just go back to the last part. Okay, so remember the last one we did here. Okay, then the next one, just sweep. Actually, sweep the spleen 6. You guys all know spleen 6 is, right? Yes. Okay, down here, spleen 6. Okay, so, where do you like it? And then spleen 6, you can actually go down or go up. Okay, so, up. Okay? Questions? Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then this one, don't sweep too far, but here you turn into bladder 40. Okay, you can see where this is going to go. Down. Okay. Now, when he goes down, go very, very, very slowly. Just use this, especially for the older guys. The young guys have good knees. Okay, but hold on to his shoulder, and then I want you. Okay, this is bladder 55, 56, right here. Okay. Now, come up. Now, there's 2 ways he's going to fall down. Okay? Okay. I'm just going to go from here. Okay. He's going to go down, and his toes will be like this.
Alright.
Okay? And you can still go here. Okay? But you can break his foot easier. Especially someone bigger. Boy, but someone smaller. Okay? Now, the other way, he can put his toes out flat. Okay? And when he does that, you'll feel more pain.
Yes.
So which one is more pain, this one or the other one?
This one.
Don't ask.
But lesser chance of breaking his leg. So I want you guys to experiment with both, so you can feel both. Okay? Here, and then bend your toes in, and here. Okay? But don't put too much weight. So use the shoulder, okay, especially for okay. And problems. Okay. Any questions? It's deeper. Okay. Show again. Okay. 1,
Rishi, excuse. Rishi,
2,
Rishi.
3.
Nigga, talking to you, right?
Now here we just turn.
Tell Rishi, never listen.
It's recording.
Right here.
See. Your mind.
Go down.
They will understand.
Okay.
Ask him to move.
All right, bear up. Give it a try. So I'm going to show you guys a counter for that end part. Okay, so let's say he's got me. Okay, get out of my knee. Okay, but as soon as he goes down, you turn, you strike into either GB30 or GB31.
So you're rebutting his...
So basically, he's got me down. Okay, go around and strike into here, and then he comes off my foot. Okay, so this is a counter. Okay, so you're assuming you're the one getting it happen, going down. All right. Okay. Any questions? Okay, give it a try. Just try from the ground. Okay, then just go slowly. Turn around and kick. Okay. If you look at the back of this guy here. GB30. GB31.
Those are cute.
Yeah. Especially if you're wearing a shoe.
What makes spiky with that?
Okay. Alright, give it a try. Both of them.
I'm just gonna be doctor.
Okay, AMIR. Guys, remember when we're attacking these legs,
How many open up? See how many
these are not finishing techniques. Okay? Unless you sweep and then he comes down, then you can finish him off. Okay? So remember that when we attack the legs, we need to follow up. Okay? For example, let's say we even do this one. It's right here. Okay? I don't need to do the next one and the next one. Okay, don't forget, you have your hands as well. Okay? So let's say you put a game, go here, go here. We can go here. Okay, this one is a yang. Yin. As we go to the inside. Okay? Actually, I'm going to show you guys, in case you ever have to put somebody in a chokehold. When you put them in a chokehold, what's the first thing they want to do?
Hit you.
They want to get out. they're gonna fight you to get out. Okay?
Chew me.
So, there's a nice point right here
Oh,
when
God.
you have them in the chokehold. Okay? Fight.
No. No.
Fight.
No, I don't want to.
You can choke him and he won't fight back. Okay? So, this point is
You're gonna sleep later.
small intestine 19. Okay, right.
Oh, Nico, I can see it from
Okay.
here.
You press.
Samuel! Samuel, go! I'm gonna enjoy this.
Okay. Also, when you want to put someone in a chokehold, don't go around like this.
Okay.
Because what are they going to do? You're going to try to block me with your hands. Okay?
Alright.
So what you want to do is you want to slide in. Right? You cannot get his hands in. If I give too much space, he can get his hands in. Okay? So we go in,
Slide.
then
Dead.
he wants to fight. I don't want to. Try.
Slowly.
Okay, that's no friends today.
Okay, zoom in.
Zooming.
Yeah, I zoomed in.
Okay.
So, what we do, just use your knuckle, press in, out. Okay, you want to have fun? You both have. Yeah, very painful. Okay. You want to try it on each other? You can try it on each other. I'll try it on myself.
Ako may training na Samuel. Ikaw ba luman? Paano hindi?
Let's say, yes. No, maybe
Me the Fustos friendship best friend.
Is your brother
Nice.
Is your brother taller than you?
Almost. Yes.
He's handsome.
Okay, here, stand to the side. Okay guys, that's the end of the training for today. I'm planning by the end of November. Okay, I'll let you know the group. Okay, we'll get into the next training. Training after that will be energy, and that'll complete black belt program. Okay, then so thank you very much for coming today. Any questions you can post in the group, and hope that's a good benefit today. I had fun. Okay, Samuel, I hope you had fun. I hope you'll remember these.
Are you gonna come back here?
Maybe. Join us for the knife training by the end of the month. Okay, we'll be using knife with Kyusho and also with energy. All right. Okay. So thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Okay, everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Have cheek.
You have cheese. Use your cheese. Use your cheese. Come on.
Oh, keep practicing. Hey. Okay. No, you can do that. You can do that. Make cross sections. I took already. Oh no. Okay. And my phone over there.
Ada orang yang kena menusuk macam tu.
Hi guys.
Before going into the king
Sorry?
stage.
Yes. Now.
Yeah. On the way.
Yes.
Sit down beside me. Oh my god, you're so small. Action.
It's very someone telling the same thing. I don't know.
Okay, stand by.
So why don't you leave him for a while? Then you look. Then he'll have headache. Now he. Serious.
Okay, now I feel it. Yeah. Whew.
Okay, siapa nak hantar kami balik nanti? Ayah.
Yeah.
Kau okay tak? Kau rasa apa?
Boleh sing? Sing lah.
Naik.